Staying busy overnight with a business fire on Edgewood Avenue and a house fire in a northwest neighborhood. Crews were called to the Sweet Auburn neighborhood last night and found flames coming from the second floor of the building that houses the Fox Original Jamaican Restaurant and the Edgewood Five and Dime. Now, no word tonight on how the fire started. The people who live above the businesses were all able to get out on their own. Firefighters telling us the flames were spreading, but the businesses below can actually still operate.
This is a fairly large building. It's an older building, so we had to make, as I stated, an aggressive interior attack to, number one, keep the fire from spreading to the other businesses.
Meanwhile, several people in northwest Atlanta have been displaced after a fire caused significant damage to their homes on Neal Street. This happened a little after 7 o'clock this morning. Atlanta Fire says 5 people lived inside the house, but it was separated into different apartments. They all either escaped or they weren't home at the time. Investigators still trying to figure out how that fire began.
Well, this